Hello, and welcome to another video. My name is Darkrast, and today we're going to be talking about this nifty little experience game called Hyperun. I fucking love this game. Just going to say that right off the bat. Got really addicted to it to where the scores that you see in this video were impressive at the time, but I'm actually in the 500 kilometers per hour club now. Right now you're watching Jake Henry play. He is my roommate and super good friend, and he is mad skilled at drifting. I do sharp turns, he does drifts. You're gonna see a difference in style from the first run to the second run for sure. But let me tell you about what you're looking at right now. The bike is customizable, so that's one of the options in the game. You can change the colors. We just hadn't done that. We just turned it on and got playing. The game is currently in alpha. I got a code from the developer simply by retweeting as they were looking for people to talk about the game and play the game. So they sent me a code, I got right on it and started playing, and honestly I'm really glad that I did. It's got a lot of really cool arcade score tracking, so let me talk about that first. At the top, 285, 86, 87, that is the overall speed. That's one of the biggest focuses of the point keeping. On the back side of the tire, on the back tire, you'll notice it says score 16,000 and counting. That's the other big number. It's an overall skill score, so it's kind of a combination of every element. The little blue dots are called atoms. Every time you grab one of those, it adds 1 kilometer per hour to your speed, shortening the time that you need to do as many obstacles so that you can get to this higher speeds quicker. So they're definitely worth picking up, and they're also tracked, and so that's another score. How many atoms did you do? How far did you go? So there's your distance, your speed, your accumulation of atoms, and your overall skill. And then there's one more that's called tricks points. You're not seeing Jake do a lot of tricks right now because we're going hella fast, dude. We're focusing on not dying mainly. But I fuck around with tricks quite a bit as soon as he dies and explodes into an oblivion, and the pilot is it pilot or driver? I don't remember what it says. But anyways, we trade off every time he dies, or we die. I really like this game. It reminds me of kind of the zone out experience of Guitar Hero and other music games like Rock Band. If you have played those games, you know what it means to really use your peripheral vision while playing, and you have to kind of be extremely reactionary just based off of what you see on the outside of your vision rather than directly what's in front of you, if that makes sense, because you're focusing on the bike as the center point, but then your vision relies more on what's outside of the center focus. So another game that I would say this gives me kind of a feeling of comparison would be Entwined. Very precision and score driven. Not score driven in Entwined, but precision driven gameplay with a lot of colors and the same type of flow, this behind perspective moving forward, whatever that's called. I'll learn some terminology. Anyways, I super like the tricks in this game. You're able to do like kick flips, heel flips, and spins like that. Reverse 360. Do a combination of different drifts. Makes it pretty fun. At the high level, or at the high levels, the high speeds, you're not able to have so much freedom of doing tricks and stuff, but it doesn't take away from the experience. You just get in a position where you have to focus on when to do tricks and when to focus on your turns. Currently, and if you do what I just did and drift the wrong way, hold that drift and you'll bump into the wall. If you have enough armor, you'll be fine. So I just hit 200. Jake had hit 400. So the little kind of transparent red looking turbo fuel, whatever that thing is, on my bike means that it's a charge that we have earned. We can boost forward and use our turbo to go to our highest, what would you call that, 100. I'll just keep it simple. So right now we could boost to 400. Doing that really is fun because it allows you to chase a high score and get comfortable with a certain speed. At the time of this recording, we were able to get to 400, but not to 500. Post this recording later on in the night, actually got to 500, but that video doesn't have audio because I'm an idiot, so I didn't include it with the session, but that's fine. I mainly want you to see what the game is like. Again, I can't stress enough how much I enjoyed this game. Sharing it when we had our D-pad press meeting on Saturday this past week, it was really well received. We had probably a couple of hours of just trying to beat each other's scores and outdo each other. So very competitive game. Gives you all the numbers, as you can see, to kind of track what you want to focus on. Distance is a really fun one. Speed is obviously addictive because it's twitch reactions. Learning how to combine speed with tricks and drifts and everything like that takes a lot of finesse for every 100 separations. So the whole time playing this, I really felt challenged. I really felt like I wanted to better myself and progress and be able to not be 29. I think I'm like, oh, okay, world score 20. The tricks, I think, is what we were lacking in. But for speed-wise, yeah, you're able to compare yourself to the rest of the world through this game. It gives you a Trictionary so that you're able to, you know, figure, like, there's trainings and tutorials for you to take before getting right into it, or you can just get right into it. They leave the option open. It's just in the menu. I always appreciate that. Don't force a tutorial on me on a game like this if I just want to kind of play and get right to it. So I was allowed to do that, at least in alpha. So that was refreshing. But I fear repetition if I continue to just say how awesome I think this game is and how addictive score chasing is. So simply enjoy this run of mine. I believe I get to the high 300s with this one. And stay tuned for some more gameplay. I'll be playing this game a little bit on Twitch as I'm chasing a high score, so check out my Twitch channel, linked in the description below. And also follow these guys. I'll link them in the description below as well. Check out their site, support them early on, give them some feedback if you're playing their game, and as always, just keep doing you. You do you. You keep being happy. You keep gaming hard. Or if you don't want to game hard, you take a break for a minute. You just do whatever you want. You are awesome. Enjoy this video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.